it is.
Dr. Tip! Death Knell, human. Okay, take 2. We're gonna make this a good one. Well, we'll try. So, not so long ago, I went Archmage, Blood Mage, Mass Gyros. That was pretty funky. I might go down the whole caster route though. Do like a kind of traditional army, I think. Like knights, spellbreakers, priests, sorks. That kind of alignment. I'll go Archmage, but I might go Pit Lord as my second hero. So instead of traditional Blood Mage as second, I'd get Pit Lord as second for some reason. Probably because he's bad and I'd rather have the Blood Mage, but that makes it a bit more interesting. Pit Lords, Foots, Breakers, Knights, Priests, Sorks. Yeah, there you go. There isn't another human. Oh yes there is, so hopefully he is responsible for air. There we go. I'm putting the responsibility on that little fella. No rush for heroes or units really at the start of Death Knell because it's a terrible map generally. I might have a gap here so units can funnel inside rather than come around the outside. I don't mind that so much. Some only hippos, but then some bears for heals. So heals on the hippos apparently. They're even more bizarre and bonkers than I am. So yeah, we'll just concentrate on the footman, the archmage for the moment, and obviously fast expansion will be nice. But I'd probably take the one to the right. I don't really know which one really belongs to which player here. Could go either way. Last time I think I took the one on the outside. I really don't mind that much. I'd rather have the one over here because obviously it's safer. But having said that, it doesn't really matter that much. If the enemy want to kill it, they're going to basically try their best to kill it.
Job done. What? Job done.
He won't XC because he's going hippos only, so he's probably just going to attack in a moment. It's very unlikely he's going to do much of anything apart from build a couple of ancient protectors in his base, and that's about it. Could do with better farm buildage, and I blocked that off. A unit can get around there, but a hero might not be able to, so I'm actually going to chop that tree down with this peasant, and that will solve that problem in the long run. Whereas the hero will have to hopefully come out from up here and not spawn underneath there. That way that won't screw me over. Let's get a tech going. Green hasn't answered me, so I'm going to take the one on the inside. That's done. You're doing that. So Archmage, oh, he's actually almost out, so let's get a whole ton here, so we'll be ready. I do want to go AoE, but AoE does suck a little bit here. But I'll still go AoE anyway, because I should have enough peasants. Oh wow, it's kicking off already. It's definitely a bit rough. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Looks like someone's having fun, though, at the very least. What do you mean? Did they just kill my militia unfairly there? I'm trying to stop all these militia from dying, but it's not a particularly comfortable creep camp to do. I think we might have lost the game already by the way that my allies are... Yep, look at him, he's just building ancient protectors. You can... 2 ancient protectors! What did I tell you earlier? You can predict them a mile away, what people are going to do. They're so predictable, the kind of players that you can get on your team, basically. Okay, that's already chopped down. That's still teching up. Don't really want to invest too much in footmen, because obviously it's going to get expensive getting spellbreakers and all of that a lot. Still got a fairly decent chunk of units on the wood. Expansion's going up, but I want to get some health back before I initiate anything else, and I'm actually going to send a little militia up that way to get myself... Oh, what is going on down here? Red's basically on his own because yellow's super bad. God damn, that's impressively bad. What the hell is this guy doing? Oh, he's just saving wisps. I'm not really going to get anything here. I might even take a double expansion. It sounds really greedy, and obviously green will probably have a go at me at some point. But I don't trust my allies in this game whatsoever. Look at him. He's not expanding by any means. There's no chance of it. So, no need for... I'm still split minds. I think I can take an expansion and get away with it. Although as soon as I buy the Pit Lord, I'm going to be kind of broke. Just need to do this thing where I hang back for a moment. Just get assessment of the situation at hand. Here comes Pit Lords. So that's all going down. More peasants really is what I'm after. So I've always got that wood. Let's bring 5 militia up, and I should have enough wood and gold by the time I've cleared this. Let's see how I get on. I don't even... Yeah, I'm more than likely going to take 2 expansions regardless of how my allies are going to take it, because let's face it, it's going to be much better me taking it than green taking it. Me having 2 than green having 1. Okay. See if anyone's there. Has that been crept? Maybe it has, because I'm not getting any feedback. Right, let's still get these peasants coming. Can't spend the wood just yet, because that's going to go on other things. Ping, 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 ping. Help what? Really? You don't need me to come and help down there, do you? How badly are they getting ironed? That's mad that I would need to actually go down there. These allies... the allies I'm getting... I'm going to have to change accounts. Because the allies I'm getting are really, like, consistently super bad. Now, you can argue I should go help, but I honestly think that if I go help, then I've lost anyway. So I have to do some damage, and then I'll teleport and help whoever's actually still sucking. But, wow, okay. That's going to be tricky to get to you, but not impossible. Ping, 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 ping. Help. See, I'm shit. I'm the shit noob here, not my allies. Get down. Why are they so bad? Purple's clearly quite good. Right, let's get you to tech up, because we're getting shite loads of expansions here. More on that. And then we're going to start. I don't know, can I really go cast this game? Because my allies are really bad. I think this is one of those games where I have to go coil. There you go. I think this is one of those games where I have to go mass griffins. I honestly do. Why are all my peasants going over that side? I really do. I'm going to have to switch it up to mass griffins. I don't often change tactics, but when you've got allies this bad, you're kind of forced to do it. I may as well just leave, to be honest. They're clear. They can't even handle, what, a couple of people. I don't get how they're so bad. We've got pink up here and a bit of purple. So what the hell are they doing? Oh my god. Why do I always get blamed? Can you not fucking see? Are you blind? It just boggles the mind. Look at these shit. Yellow's completely fucking terrible. Green's completely fucking terrible. But I'm the one that's fucking shit. What? Oh my god. This is the last game with Dr. Dirt, because all of my fucking allies have been absolutely, tremendously, utterly, completely, terribly shit. Fuck me. Fuck me. Because this is not meant to be. Oh, you're so bad!
Job done.
Are you so bad? Seriously! Green sucks. 3 APs. No units. Yellow. No units. You blame me? Fuck you.
More work.
Seriously. Fuck you.
Waste my time. Upgrade.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Last ever game with Dr. Derp. Oh, hello there. Who's... Is that... Team 2, Dr. Derp. Team 1, Team 1, Team 1, Team 1, Team 2, Hardwell. Team 2, Sonderstart. Team 2, at the bottom. But you gotta be honest, I do get... This is what I get on... I know I've said it multiple times, but back when I was playing seriously on Gagoo, trying to get rank 1, I told you I would be rank 1 within literally a few weeks if I had people like me on my team. And now that sounds super egotistical, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to argue with that. Obviously I would play a bit more properly. This is lower level game, so I know I can get away with certain stuff. All I ask of my allies, I know I didn't have any units myself there, but I by far did not play anywhere near as badly as the other guys. I didn't help him, but I shouldn't have to help him because he wasn't being attacked by Pink. So if we think about it this way, you're going to say, oh, but you should have helped, he was in charge. No! No! Pink's at the top here, okay? Pink's up the top here. 4 versus 4. Pink versus me. Pink versus me. That's 1 versus 1. Boom! Then you've got green, yellow, red at the bottom, down here. Versus teal, purple, orange. Boom! They're having their 3 versus 3. If I come down there and help, 4 versus 3. 1 versus nil. Who's going to win that one? Not us, because my allies are so bad that even in a 4 versus 3, we'd still probably lose against the 3 people that were killing them. So please try to understand, I've been rank 1, I've done this all before, I played a billion RT games, I know how to play RT. So don't even dare fucking question me on what I was doing this game. If all they would have to do, he could still lose, he can still die. Gradually die. I don't care about his base. He's irrelevant to me, Red. It could be a 3 versus 4. We'll still win it. Give me enough time to get those griffins. You just basically buy enough time, die as slowly as possible, and when you're dead, then I'll have all the griffins, and then I'll go straight to one of the enemy bases, probably the human, and flat out take him out. So then it will be a 3 versus 3. Except I've got 2 expansions, the most powerful units that I can possibly have, and all the space and maneuverability that air units bring with that. Whereas they'll still have crappy grunts. So I've done this before in a lot of RT games where my allies are like, oh, we're going to lose. But my ally then gets killed off and it's like, oh, it's 3 versus 4. We've lost it. No. Tech and smart players will triumph. I had almost 3k gold there. But that would have turned to 0 gold as soon as all those griffins gone and that tech would go boom, 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 boom. Third hero, buy all the items, get every single item I can that will possibly benefit me, spend the rest of my resources on griffins, down to 0 gold in an instant. I know what I'm doing. But that's irrelevant because Red is sort of like so stupid that he couldn't possibly understand that I've got all of that going on in my head whilst playing that game. Whereas all that's going on in his head is, I'm dying, help, 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 I'm dying, He's not thinking like a chess player would, multiple moves ahead on top of what's going on. But what really frustrates me is just this pattern of people blaming me when everyone around me is utterly retarded. So what does that say about me? That I'm the one getting blame? What does he want me to do? Teleport there with my Archmage and Pit Lord? Do a little bit of Blizzard? Do a little bit of, you know, what the fuck is this guy? I don't even use Pit Lord enough to remember what the hell his ability's called. Rain of Fire? Yeah? Yeah, you want a bit of that? Fight off the enemy? Yeah? Fuck you! He had to go at yellow at the start, and then stopped having to go at yellow, despite yellow doing absolutely nothing for him, and then switched to me. Why? Was that because I seemed more active and more intelligent, and that I could help him out, and that yellow was kind of irrelevant in that sense, that he just seemed completely brain dead, and it's my fault because I have the ability to help him that I didn't help him? Well, yes, I understand that. I know that. And I get constant comments on my 4 versus 4 games about people saying I should help my allies. No! I don't care. And it's like they're low level. Yes, they need my help. Yes, it would help the team. Yes, it would help us win in the long run. No, I don't want to have to play a fucking game if I have to help someone win a fucking 3 versus 2. No! I shouldn't have to do that. And if I do have to do that, we've lost anyway, because we're losing a 3 versus 2. And you want to turn it into a 4 versus 2 by bringing me into the fray. And even then it would still be kind of close. The game's already over. You're beyond help. If you're that bad, you're beyond help. There's no helping you. It doesn't matter if I come to your rescue, because we've lost anyway if you can't handle a couple of people with 3 players. It just baffles me completely. And I'm going to have to edit this video quite heavily. The bits where I shout. I'm well aware that I shout into my microphone, but I don't have a choice. Unfortunately, what I would really love is some sort of program where, for example, it keeps my volume all the same. So basically this is highest, that's lowest. My volume is always here, right near the top. If I shout, it has a detector that sort of raises it only slightly. So it always stays at the same level, no matter how quiet I am or how loud I am. If anyone knows of a program like that, I'll be willing to test it out, because a program like that would be a godsend. Unfortunately, I get emotional. I shout. But if I don't have the microphone at the volume I have it at, and if I have a game where I'm not shouting, I go, okay, so I'm going over here. You're going to barely hear me. I already have to turn up in the editing process. I already have to turn the volume right up by at least an extra 5 decibels, which doesn't sound like much, but it is in the great comparison of things when it comes down to editing. And I already have to put my volume up because I'm not loud enough. If I just... I don't know, it's just... It's the last ever game I'm playing with Dr. Derp, because the last lot of games I've had with Dr. Derp recently have all resulted in the worst allies. So I don't know what's happened with that character, but he's hit a point, a win-loss ratio, whatever it is, that means that every team that I fight against is going to be at least somewhat coherent and smart enough to know how to play the basics of this game. But every team I'm placed on is going to be their first game. And I'm going to get that every time I play. Well, Warcraft 3, the system for finding games tends to do that. It goes in those kind of runs, which is why you tend to get a lot of losses in a row or a lot of wins in a row, because it either finds you competent teams or fucking mentally retarded teams. One or the other. You don't get the luxury of having, you know, people that are capable of handling themselves. It's low level. But I'm going to have to start a new account, a brand new account. Dr. Derp's at least got like 15, 16 games on him, so it gives him a chance to play with people that have got a little bit of fucking experience. But I think I'll get better allies on a brand new game with people that have never even played the game before than people like Red. Utterly useless. Utterly useless. I can only imagine he's literally like a 5-year-old kid or something that's had the game bought for him by his dad or something like that. He's like, yeah, I can't afford. I'm not even going to go down that road. But whatever. Yeah, is play this and have a good time. Well, whatever, Dad. Fuck you. And then he logs on, Typical kid now these days. You're all fucks. No doubt about it. Far worse than my generation. And just expect everything and want everything. And hate everything. Short attention spans. And fuck you all. Fuck you for being in my game. Get out. Go play Minecraft or something, you little shit. I don't know. I do like going on my rants, to be honest. I know I could stop a long time ago. I'm not even really that angry. But I do like to talk. And it does give me a chance to vent some of my opinions. And cause a little bit of controversy. Because I like doing that. Because a lot of the time, I tend to say things that will deliberately cause controversy, knowing so that I said it that way in order to provoke that reaction. Don't ask me why I do that. It's clearly something I've grown up with, that I've got a kick out of doing, and I continue to do it to this day. Some people might call that trolling. It is that to an extent, but it's just... Have I even looked at like the other scores here? Because I think I've just been talking for like 20 minutes now. I know that the double expansions gave me a high score and all of that, but still, it's like, there's no way. I just want to get... What it is really is just this random chance. 1 in 10, 1 in 4 chance that I'm the person to blame. And for whatever reason, every game, I'm the person to blame. I'm actually the most capable person on your team. By a long shot. Just look around. If you understood how this game works, I told you, didn't I? I looked at Green. I told you what he's going to do. He's going to tech up, because he said he's going to hippos. He's going to be one of these people to tech up and get 2 ancient protectors. That's it. I told you. And that's exactly what he did. Can predict him. He's a complete noob. I can predict him a mile away. Yellow, complete noob. Did absolutely nothing. Had a half-finished tower for no reason, because I don't even think his base was under attack at a point in the game which would cause him to stop building that tower and then maybe have to come back to it later. He just kind of... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but did he just half build that tower and then stop? And those are your other choices of people to blame in this game. And you pick me? The guy that solo creeped both the expansions. Well, no. I guess what it really comes down to is, I know this anyway, is really Red's obviously lashing out. Regardless of whether I'm the best player on that team or the worst player on that team, he's still going to blame me because I was the one ally that didn't help him. But like I said before, the reason why I didn't help him is because he was only being attacked by 2 people in a 4 versus 4. But for some reason, a lot of people cannot understand the game mechanics or the meta game, where it's just kind of simple, you know. If 2 people are attacking you, you should have 2 people to handle that situation. If you need more than 2 people to handle that situation, you are already losing the game. Simple. It's not hard to understand. The moment I spend my teleport, go down there to help him out, say I drive back the enemy, I've now lost my teleport, my heroes are now miles away from my own base. If I get attacked by pink, I'm fucked. And what's green going to do? Send 1 Talon to deal with about 7 fiends and a Death Knight? No. And I'm going to have to run all the way to my base, or hope that one of my allies had a shop, a tier 2 shop, that can buy a teleport to get back to my base. It's simple. It's just so simple. I can understand. When I watch my allies in my 4 versus 4 games, I look at their situations and I say, yes, this person genuinely needs my help. That guy, he needed my help, but not really. He didn't have to need my help. If he was even slightly good, he wouldn't have needed my help. There's a difference. There's a difference between allies that genuinely need your help, because despite, even if they play godlike, they're still going to lose. I'll help them then. But it's your responsibility to be able to handle yourself. And if you can't do that, then get out. I know he had a hard time with yellow. I'm well aware of this. But taking it out on me was The worst thing you can possibly do. Because I have, like, no inspiration to help you out if you're going to start blaming me. I don't get that. I think I said it before in another 4 versus 4 game. I don't get that mentality. I don't understand it. I'm being attacked. I'm being fucked by the enemy. Right. Okay. Let's talk to all the enemy that are fucking me and don't give a shit about me. Hey guys, this blue guy on my team won't help me. This really sucks. He's so bad. How childish does that sound? And that's what that kind of person, Red, does all game. He puts no effort into actually saying, right, I'm going to actually fucking concentrate on micro and do the best I can in this situation. I'm actually going to lose units by talking to the enemy team that want me to fuck up and giving them the... Just, how retarded are you to do that? They don't give a shit about you. So I don't get this sort of... you think they're going to, what, come over there and say, alright mate, I see you having a hard time. Well, guys, come on. Let's give him 5 minutes to rebuild. Give him some time. Or I'll tell you what, we'll all just leave actually. I'll give you a win instead. Just... It's just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. But I know you guys enjoy these rants, which is part of the reason why I went this far, really, with my rant. I could easily stop it. And I will stop it now. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and comment. And that's the last you will ever see of Dr. Derp. Because that account, as far as I'm concerned, is cursed. And it will forever be cursed. And I'm scared of curses. Fuck banshees.